If we take that now, no problem, no fungus problem.
Oh, fungus
Then
problem.
if there is no problem, we don't have to make any chemicals, any spirit, anything. That's the traditional way to do it. Nowadays, the people normally don't make that, and it's another idea, but you can do that. In the idea, when you make organic, you always do like this process normally. But as you can see, it's very manual. It's like you cannot do, it's impossible that a machine do this. It's impossible. This is a typical work for the women who lives in the countryside. It's a typical thing that it's also, they do that. We will make like a small walking inside our plots, and now we are in two plots in the same time. This is the plot with Xarel·lo vermell. It's Xarel·lo, we are not the typical grapes from here, but we call it like red Xarel·lo or pink Xarel·lo, because it's a Xarel·lo, but with the light of the sun, the skins of the Xarel·lo turns to be pink. The skin. Inside it's green, it's white, a white grape. But the idea is like the skin, it turns to be a little bit pink. That's why we call it like pink Xarel·lo. It's Xarel·lo, the same, but with this mutation that makes that the skin, it's pink. And here we have another grape called Suriol. As you can see, these two vineyards are old, but at the same time they are quite new, because what we do here is like, do you know the vineyard, what happens here with phylloxera? I don't know if you know that the idea is the roots are American. From here to here, this is a Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Why? Because my father planted this vineyard 30 years ago, and he planted Pinot Noir. But nowadays, what we do is we graft it here, and we graft with Xarel·lo vermell. It means that this is Vitis vinifera americana, this is European, and this is Xarel·lo vermell. It means that the grape is Xarel·lo vermell. The grape is white, it's not red. Finally, the final grafting is what really decides the flavoring, everything from the grapes. We come here with a machine, like this big machine, like we take the roots, everything, and we plant it another time. Now, this is Suriol. As you can see, now it's starting. It's very important now to, the idea is we only want one of these. We need one. When you look at a vine, you need one, only one shot. The problem is that you have snails, you have rabbits, you have different things, different animals that they can come and eat. That's why normally we always leave two. One, that is the big one, and another one, like this, only.
This was it.
This is the one that we want.
Yes.
But if for some reason we lose this, we need this one, exactly. That's the reason why we always leave two.
Okay, I see.
But really, when this one, it is really a good one, after that we will take everything from now.
I see.
Here, for example, we have a lot. The problem is that if we don't take the other ones, we have a big problem. Why? Because it's like, if we have like 5 shots, the 5 take energy from them. It means that if we want to have a big shot, it's better to take everyone and only leave one. That's why here, for example, we have to leave only one. We have to decide the better one. I take this.
2 now.
Exactly. We leave these 2. This take energy from this and this from this. But we need to be careful about what happened with the snails, with rabbits, with this kind of thing. Really, we don't have a big problem of animals here, because if you are close to the forest, you have more problems. Because the animals finally live better in the forest, or the wild pigs, or everything. What happened here? Here also we start this year to make a trial, and we planted these grapes, this one. This is planted from this year. What we do here is that when we pay for a vine, when we buy a vine to plant the vine, normally we pay for the smaller ones, and the cost is like 2 euros for the vine. Then we planted it. Here, the cost is 5-6 euros, because it takes 2 years in the nursery to make these bigger ones. But we are with the trial with this, because normally when you make a new plantation, it's better to do the smaller ones. But when you are replanting, when you are adding plants another time here, it's really good to make that, because only for the snails, for the rabbits, for everything, we don't have problems here, because it's on the top. And moreover, the machines, you can see really easy, there is no problem. Then that's why we do that. And now we have to do the same, but here, as you can see, we have to leave 2 also. But not 2 because we want to protect for other snails. We want 2 because we want one here and the other one here. It's as easy as that. That means that here we are it's like paying more, but really we are arriving, it's easier to have really the plant that the vines can survive. And that's the idea. The Americana roots wants to make more and more and more. And you create like a thing. You have the European here, but the Americana is going up also.
Oh, okay.
That's why in some point it's better to have the Americana here, because they don't want to make more. You don't have the problem here. But the problem here is that you have the European, but the European, for some reason, the machine cut, it doesn't work. We lose this with the European, and now we took another time the roots and the Americana and go up. And now what we can do is cut here and make a grafting.
I see.
But this is, it's that.
Oh, I see.
That is what we can do. And you put this directly where you
This white color is sulfur. This white? No.
This is a little bit, you can see it's both. You can see the color of sulfur and the color of the leaf. You can see both. And what you can do these things only from 6 morning to 8, 9, 10 morning, because as you can see, when it arrives 9 or between 9:30, 10, always it comes the wind a little bit.
Oh,
and you cannot exactly, you cannot do that with wind because you are spreading yourself. And also you have humidity.
Oh.
And the humidity fixes the sulfur in the leaves.
Okay.
You need this humidity. It's like a stick. Exactly. The problem is here, it's like, it's really dry. On the top, you can see that this is like a thing that is making like the finger inside. Yeah. And this is also for the water. And also the idea is you want to, that makes that the soil is not compact. Yeah. You make like you're doing like this. And the other thing that's back, you leave all the grass here. Normally, during this time, just after winter time, normally here we have grass. Like this, it can be, no? The problem of this year is like it's nothing. But really what we do is like we leave the grass in the middle, what it is, and finally what we do is like we work a little bit on the sides. That's why here, as you can see, we move a little bit. Now everything is moved. As you can see, here is more stronger, here is more. That means that we make that to help the vines a little bit and to protect because we don't want grass here. Because finally it takes part of the water that from the vines. And the idea is like, also, it seems that this Friday or Saturday will rain a little bit. It means that also it can go down, this type of